which is Blacklist International. Notable players for me is definitely going to be Edward, Sensui, and Yue. Despite not having Veewise, they still have been able to pull off, I don't know if I want to call it Ube, but we'll call it pseudo Ube, because it's not really full Ube. Why I'm calling it a pseudo Ube is because it's not the Ube that we are used to seeing from Veewise, the Blacklist International with Veewise. This new style is a bit more proactive around the mat, a bit more risky, a bit more forcey as well. Why do I say forcey? Back in the Veewise era of Blacklist International, whenever they lose out on the neutral objective, they will just continue to they'll play it safe. They have what Wolf calls is the anti-disaster protocol. It's the ADP. Once they lose out in the early game, they will play as safe as they can. Just look for trades around the map to minimize the enemy gold lead, to minimize their losses, and then they will take it on with the next power spike. That's when they will try to look for another neutral objective. First power spike doesn't hit, we wait for the second power spike, get the second power spike, and now we try it again. If they lose it again, then obviously it's another slow roll to the third power spike. They always have really good backup plans. Gotta give props to Blacklist International. Their coaching staff has always been phenomenal at drafting multiple layers of carries and power spikes to give them very good chances in the game. But I think now, right, with the new roster here, with Sensui especially, they're able to really just force a lot of these early game fights that they don't win. Why? Because Sensui is, I think for me personally, the best red tree at M5, the guy who holds the best red tree is Sensui. Sensui's red trees are sometimes honestly very unreal. The fact that he will always make a 50-50 look like a 70-30, like an 80-20, it's disgusting how good this guy is. And I really, really love the fact that Blacklist International knows how good this player is on that red tree, because now they are literally forcing a lot of the neutral objectives, something that you really don't see a lot from Blacklist International. Risky plays, force plays, but it's something that made them special and something that got them so many wins, made them qualified to M5. Though I will have to say, with this risky playstyle, they are very reliant on the players actually succeeding, right? I mean, mechanically, Sensui needs to hit those red trees, and the reason why I put Edward as a notable player as well is because I think even though Sensui is amazing, even though the rest of the team is amazing, Yue as well, very, very good mid laner, who I think right now possibly is better than Haji. It's a bit hard to say because I'm a Haji fan myself, but Yue right now is amazing, especially on Valentina. One of the best Valentinas in M5 for sure. But yeah, the team still heavily relies on Edward. Just like they did back in the Veewise era, just like they always have, they are very reliant on Edward. He's probably still, if he's in his top form, still probably the best XP laner in the world, since Sanford's 995 right now. But he is the GOAT in the XP lane. He cannot underperform. If he underperforms, the team loses. I think the best example of that is against AP Brand in the Grand Finals. That's exactly what happened. Edward on the Benedetta, on a lot of the different picks that he utilized, he just didn't perform the way that a lot of people expected him to, right? I mean, I think you guys can also agree that people who actually watched the MPL Philippines Season 12 Grand Finals, and I think just the playoffs as well. But there you go. That's Blacklist International.